Okay everyone, we are back. Hi, my name is Mary and this is Quinn Ink, and today we are going to bead up the side of our bag and finally close it. This is episode 4, and we're also going to put beads on the side of the bag as well. Now, a lot of you are probably trying to thread your needle with thick yarn like I have thread that I have here. So take a thinner piece of thread like this one and thread it through until you kind of have a loop. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull this thread through the loop like this. Okay? And then you're going to pull this little guy through just like this. And this should actually help you. Oop. It's supposed to work. He's supposed to go right through. Hold on, let me try this real quick. Okay, so I got it. You just had to use a little bit of muscle. When you're pulling it through, what you're going to do is pull this little piece right here closer to the end and then just pull right through. Hopefully it won't break your needle. Okay, so now that we have this nice and threaded, we are actually going to start beading our baggie. So if you give me 1 second, let me just tie a little knot on here real quick. Okay, and then let's get started. So to start your bag, you're going to want to open up your flap like this. Always make sure to have some beads on the table. As you can see right here, I have like a whole bunch of little pink beads over here, so I'm going to kind of move them over, and then we're going to start at the bottom. And what I normally like to do is I like to take my bag, it's going to be really quick, and make sure I have it even with where I want it. So if I want this closer to the black piece, or I want a little more down, and then I'm going to fold it over like a sandwich. I'm going to grab my wonderful needle, and then I'm just going to pick a spot right here, and I'm just going to put my needle right through, and this is where we're going to start threading it. And I actually want to put it through the loop like this, just to start it. Okay, so that's how we're going to start it. And then I'm going to grab my beads, and I'm probably going to do about 4 beads on each. When you do these needles, make sure that the beads are able to go right through the needle hole. If not, I normally put them off to the side until I can find the beads that will go on real nice and smoothly. Just like this. And I'm going to do about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we're going to pull them all the way down. And then how we're going to start this is we're going to just start to whip stitch it. So I'm just going to go through the 2 black loops like this, the 2 stitches. I'm just going to pull right through. And that is going to start kind of making it go over like this. I'm going to grab some more beads. And you can grab as many beads as you want. Okay, and we're going to do this one more time. Sorry, my phone is ringing. And there you go. And that's how you do that. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take that phone call from family members we haven't heard from in a while. Okay, so I already threaded the 4 beads. So all you're going to do is put your needle into the 2 black stitches like this as you're going up the side. Put your beads over and just start threading. Okay, and that's how easy and simple it is. You can use pins to pin your bag together to know where you want to stop. So if you want to stop up here, you just pin it. And so that's how you bead the beads on the side of your bag. Okay, so I'm going to finish beading these all the way up the side. So just remember, put your 4 beads on if you want to do this. and then go into the next 2 stitches just like this. So you just go into the next 2 stitches like that, and then you're just going to whip stitch it, and it's going to look really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to finish this and I'll show you what it looks like when I get to the end. Okay, so I'm back and this is what it looks like. I accidentally forgot to put a bead on a couple of these, so there's only 3. That's okay, it happens. So I'm at the very end right here, and hopefully you can see these really neat stitches. Let's see if I can zoom in. And this is the last piece. As you can see, it's going to go around the top, but I'm just going to go into this last stitch right here, and I already put my beads on, and then I'm just going to go right into this next one, because as you can see I have this one right into the bottom stitch. Now it really doesn't matter where you put your needle, you can do it however you like. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, and so that's how it looks. So let's zoom it out so you can take a look at it. Now I don't have enough thread on my needle, so I'm going to fasten off right here. And to fasten off, I'm just going to go back into those stitches like this, and I'm just going to go through that loop, hold my thread, and then close that loop, and then go right through the next loop and close it off. And no one is going to be able to see that. And then I'm just going to go through some stitches like this. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to go back through and back through those stitches again. Oop, move my hand out of the way, and back one more time. And that will actually secure your yarn. I'm just going to take my scissors and just cut it right off. And so that's how you bead up the side of your bag. So I'm going to put some yarn on, and then I'm going to show you how to go up the side of your bag, back around and back down. I feel that is going to be a lot easier. And so we're going to put beads around the side of the bag. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so we are back. I have my thread on my needle. Now, you do not have to use a thick thread like I'm using here, which is going to be called Coats and Clark's. And this is mainly for sewing jeans. So thicker type of material. You can actually use a thinner yarn or thread, excuse me, if you would like. But I want to make sure that this stuff is very nice and secure. That is why I'm using a thicker yarn. So we are just going to attach our thread right where we had fastened off. Okay, so let's get that attached real quick, and then we're going to start beading. Okay, and let me just clip this piece real quick. There we go. Alrighty, so now that we have everything nice and attached, we're going to start beading up the side of our bag. So let's start putting some beads on our needle. I don't know, I'm probably going to do about 2. See what that looks like, and then we'll go from there. And again, we're going to do a whip stitch. Okay, so there's 2 that I just beaded, and I'm just going to move this flap out of the side and just start whip stitching into the side like this. And I think that looks pretty good. We're going to try 3 now. You don't have to do 3, you don't have to do 2, you don't even have to bead this if you don't want to. I just thought it would look cute and have a little bit more flair. I'm also very sorry that I'm getting this out after Halloween, because this was actually supposed to be a Halloween bag. Ooh, I kind of like that. So we'll stick with 3. So 2 on the side and then 3. So I'm really sorry that I was unable to get this out after Halloween. Had a lot going on, and so I finally was able to do it now. And again, all we're going to do is just whip stitch into the side like this. Doesn't matter where you put your hook. excuse me, where you put your needle. You can space it out, make it longer, but this is all you're doing, is putting 3 beads on your needle like this, like I'm doing right here, making sure each one just fits on there real nicely. Oh, whoop, that one doesn't fit. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just pulling the 3 beads down on the thread like this, and then just pulling it over. Now you can also put your beads on here and see if you want to go up like this or have it more straight like this. So either way is fine. I'm just going to go up a little bit and just whip stitch it just like that. You can also put more beads on if you think this is too less. So I'm going to stitch it all the way up to the top, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay everyone, we are back, and I already beaded 3 more beads, and we're going to finish off the very top right here. Now I am trying to figure out what would be the best way to do this. Now let's take a look. I'm going to bead 3 more. Oop, this one's not working. So let me go bead 3 more, and then let's take a look. Okay, so we're at the top, and I just beaded 3 more. Now I'm going to pull this over, move the bag. I'm going to pull this over like this. See if I can mess with it real quick. Pull it over like this. And as you can see, we have this top portion. And let me see if I can get it. I'm just going to sew it right there on the very top and see what it looks like. I think that looks kind of cute. So there we go. So now we have some more beads going that way. And then we're going to turn. And I'm going to bead 3 more. Sorry about the barking in the background. That's my mom's dog. He is just an excitable little guy. Okay, so then we're just going to go down, and we're just going to bead like this. And another thing I would suggest is go slow when you're doing this. Don't go very fast. Take your time. So this is what the side looks like. Nice and cute. Have this little cute top piece up here. I'm going to try and pull it over like this. So there we go, that's the top piece. You don't have to do a top piece, you can probably just skip right over it and go straight to the other side if you'd like. So I'm going to finish beading down the other side, but that's pretty much how you do it. And then when I get to the bottom portion right here, I'll show you what to do. I'm at the end, so this is what it looks like on the other side. And now we're going to finish up just like this. And all you're going to do is take your beads and keep going. Now on this side we did 2, so I'm gonna put 2 little beads on like so, and we're gonna go through this again, and I'm just gonna poke it right through, and there we go, 2 on this side, and then we also have 2 on this side, and I know it was like right here on the side. And then we're now going to start doing the 4 beading like we did before on the other side. Okay, this one doesn't work. I always have a pile for the ones that don't go through the needle, so I don't reuse them over and over and over again by accident. 3, and here is number 4. Okay, and also one more thing that I would like to mention is please don't forget to subscribe and like the video if this is something that you're interested in doing and seeing more of. It would really help me to let me know who likes the video and who doesn't. Also, leave a comment down below letting me know what other things you would like to see more of or less of. I like to crochet all sorts of unique items. Oop. There we go. So I like to crochet a lot of unique items. So if you'd like to see something unique and interesting, comment down below and let me know. Also, let me know how you're doing today. I'm having a great day making a video teaching you something interesting and unique. Okay, I'm gonna quit talking. Okay, so there we go. So we have the 4 beads on. And then I'm going to look here and see. Okay, so this one is going to go in here and this one is going to go in here. And you can space these out more if you'd like. You don't have to do it into every single one. So that is how you do that. 4 on this side, and you're going to go under both of the stitches, one on the left side and one on the right side. Go under both bars like this and just whip stitch it. Okay, so I'm going to finish up and I'm going to show you what the bag looks like done. Okay, so I'm back and we are very, very close to the end. And so I am going to stitch this piece right here, and then I'm going to put 4 more beads on it and our bag is going to be completed. So I am super excited. Hopefully you are too, if you did this along with me. If you're wondering what I'm doing, all I'm doing is stitching, excuse me, I am picking up these little beads right here on the table with my needle. Now the other thing is too that I wanted to mention is you don't even have to do these in pink beads as well. You can do them in any color that you would like. I just happen to have pink beads on hand, so that's why I did it in the pink. So there we go. That is our very last one. And to finish this completely off, we're going to put our thread over the stitch, go back into that stitch, pull up a loop like this, put our needle through the loop and pull through another loop. I'm going to turn the bag and grab this loop and pull on it nice and tight, and then I'm going to go right through that loop, not making any more loops, and then I'm just going to slowly pull on it nice and tight. And there you are. And then I'm just going to go through a few stitches like this, and I'm actually going through the actual yarn. I'm not actually going through stitches, I'm actually going through the actual yarn itself. And what that will do is it will sturdy the yarn, excuse me, the thread, so that way it will not come out. Now we made a knot, and then we also pull it through the yarn. Then I'm just going to clip it. And this is what the bag looks like with all of the beads on it, as you can see. Okay, so this is what your bag looks like. That is how you bead. This is how you sew beads up the side of bags. And this is what our beautiful Trick or Boo crochet bag with beads looks like. Alrighty, so this is this is episode number 4. And we are done sewing up beads on the bag. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are going to have one more episode for this bag, and we are going to be completely finished. And part 5 of this episode is going to be making the handles for your bag so that you can carry this with you. And you can put candy in it, or you can put your crochet items in it, anything you would like. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more unique tutorials such as this. And please leave me a comment to let me know what else you would like to see, or if you like the bag. And I will see you in episode number 5. Have a great day.